Good morning, or afternoon, I should say. Time goes by so fast. I'm Lynn Zeiler. I'm an instructor for yoga, chair yoga at COA in Three Rivers, Michigan, and I've also taught at the COA Sturgis location last winter when Kathy Bingaman went south in her beautiful bus. So anyway, welcome to class. You saw in the intro and the description, you don't really need any equipment other than your bodies and a willing heart. You can do everything that I'm doing sitting in a chair, modified. So if we're doing some standing balance poses, I can direct you to strengthen your core while you're sitting in the chair. A sturdy chair is really a requirement. It can even be a folding chair, but you want to make sure always for safety that all four legs always stay on the floor. I have a little cushion on mine. It's up to you. Most of the time, the back of a chair is a little bit, leans back a little bit, which is fine. That's how most chairs are designed. But you can always sit a little bit forward, which you'll see me do throughout the class. And when you do that, when you do sit forward in a chair, using those powerful core muscles, you'll build strength over time. So I just encourage you to do that. And then water, you see that in my hand, so I'm just gonna suggest you have water nearby for hydration. And then the temperature in your home is your choice. So I keep ours about 69 and I'll lower it when we do Zumba because then I get really hot. So, but you can take it where you want to. I've got the outdoor light coming in, but I think I'm gonna turn on the big light. See if that's any better. I think so. And you can see at the bottom of the screen there, my dog, who always loves to be by me, is here. And then Nancy is here behind the camera. So welcome aboard. Welcome to yoga. We've got some people joining. Yoga is Monday and Thursdays. I teach 1 o'clock to 1:45. So I welcome you to the COA chair yoga class. As I mentioned in the description, we'll be working on strength. So when I point to a muscle, it means tighten it. And we want to make sure that we're working range of motion in the joints. I often mention a soft elbow, a soft knee. And what that means is you want a little bit of a bend. So you want to use your muscles. Let's take your arm and just extend it out. Use those muscles to stop the extension. So you don't just snap it out and snap that elbow. You move with muscle until it's almost straight, but you're still controlling the hand, or the arm, the extension with the muscle. Same with the knees. So when you're standing, I want you to think about when we do standing poses, slightly bent knee. Now that doesn't mean down here, it just means a slight bend. You don't want to lock your knees backwards. It's a lot of times we get in the habit of just locking those knees back, and that throws your back out of proper alignment. So keep your knees soft, strong through the core, shoulders up, down, and back, and chest lifted. Sitting or standing, that's the posture you want. A neutral neck, cervical spine, you're going to take your chin and have it level to the floor and then just drop it slightly. Just a tiny bit. And that'll put your neck in neutral spine. So just a few tips as we move forward. Always modify anything I'm doing to make it comfortable for you. I don't know how you're feeling today, but you do. So if your shoulder is sore, your hip, your knee, whatever, make sure you use caution on that joint and take it easy. I'll cue that throughout the class because it's easy to forget and try to match exactly what I'm doing. Or maybe you're with somebody else in the room and match exactly what they're doing, but don't. Only do what you're comfortable doing. Well, let's get started. I'm going to grab my water and take a seat. I think I started to tell you, but then I forgot. Hello, somebody just joined. The little gray thing down there is my dog, Maggie. I just see somebody joining in. Hi, Deb. Thanks for joining. I can see your names pop up, so that's awesome. So go ahead, and if you're not seated in your chair, go ahead and sit down. You notice Peppy missing. She has a leg injury, so she's in the glue factory getting her leg fixed. So just thought I'd report in on our little pink flamingo that usually joins us. Remember, now here's the situation. You can go ahead, and if you want to sit with your hips way back in the chair, you may. But what I'm going to ask you to do is come forward in your chair just a little bit to take your back away from, so your upper back come away from the top part of your chair. So you're using core muscles. Everything's tight here. I'm going to have you clasp your hands, put them on your belly, and then tighten your stomach. And then what I want you to do is pull that stomach in, but don't move your hands. So there should be a little space between your clasped hands and your abdominal muscle. And that's an engaged core. I speak about that during class. So that's what that means. So it's just really tucking in those core muscles, lifting the shoulders nice and high, or chest nice and high, relaxing your shoulders. Do you feel the difference? Awesome. Let's make sure our feet are flat on the floor. Feel your toes. Feel your heels. Feel the arch of your foot. Notice the sides of your feet. Be aware of your feet. We need them, don't we? Good job. And we're going to notice our breath. So let's gently and slowly close our eyes, lower the eyelids. Just feel those shoulders relax down. And kind of get a rhythm with your breath. Lengthening the inhale and the exhale as you go. If you've not done yoga before, we talk about a big cleansing breath. It's when you fill your lungs completely. And as you do that, let your belly fill as well, expanding out and then sinking back toward the spine as you exhale. Nice big inhale. Nice slow exhale. Nice inhale. Remembering that if you get the least bit lightheaded or dizzy with breathing, you want to be sure to go back to your natural rate of breathing, always maintaining your posture, your strength through the core, making sure you're safe in your chair and your environment. Good job. I'd like you to think about an intention you want to place on your practice today. It might be a word or two. Peace, love, joy, forgiveness, gratitude, balance, friendship, patience. But think about a word that's important to you. It might be a word or two. Once you've captured that word or two, take a nice deep inhale. Nice slow exhale. Maybe inhale to the slow count of 4 or 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Nice big inhale. Nice slow exhale. Dropping our chin. We're going to work the neck a little bit. Drop the chin down. And then just rock your ear to one side on your shoulder. Doesn't matter which side because we're going to roll the chin forward and then go to the other side. So just go side to side as we inhale one way and exhale it next. So this is an example where you might want to, if you're feeling a little lightheaded, you might want to open your eyes as you do this move. I guess for some people it never affects, but if it does affect you, keep your eyes open, and that helps with that sense of dizziness. One more time each side. Good job. Take it in. Bring the head up. Good job. We're going to bring our arms out. And actually, we need to scoot out a little bit. If you're able. If you're not able, that's fine. You're going to touch your arms in front. And as you do this, I want you to round your shoulders forward opening up your shoulder blades in the back. We're gonna rotate back, dropping our thumbs down, and then bring our elbows toward each other. Now feel the shoulder blade squeeze your spine as though you're trying to capture your spine with your shoulder blades. Good job. Inhale out. Exhale, bend those elbows. I said knees, didn't I? I was going to. Inhale your intention this time. And then when you're ready to exhale, remember your rate of breathing may not be the same as mine. So when you're ready to inhale, you know the movement. And when you're ready to exhale, just make it your own. Making the movement match your breath at your own comfortable speed. What are your abs doing? Keep them nice and tight. You can engage those core muscles while you're doing this. Chest is high. Good job. Abs are tight. Work them. Each time you bring in those and tighten those abdominal muscles, you're building muscle in those abdominals. Good job. Last one. Good job. We're going to inhale out in front. This time we're going to bring our hands back and we're going to clasp, just kind of clasp your wrist is what I'm trying to say. And then gently walk your fingers up your arm. I'll turn around. Kind of looks like this. So you're kind of walking your fingers up your arm. You're going to feel a pull at the shoulders. Be attentive to that. Sit tall. Inhale, come out. Ooh, it feels good to come out of that one, doesn't it? Exhale. And just gently, again, this is a gentle move, so don't force the pull. Don't overdo in the back when you walk your fingers up your arm. Be gentle with yourself. Good job. Inhale. Exhale, walk those fingers up. On your next inhale, breathe in your intention this afternoon. It might be morning or evening when you're watching this class. I know if you can't tune in right at 1 o'clock on Monday or Thursday, you can tune in anytime. Good job. Let's bring our arms up. Exhale, shoulder height. Flip your arms, flip your hands towards me. Inhale. Exhale, bring your arms across. Give yourself a hug. Now I want you to round your back. Shoulder blades are open, your scapula. Inhale, squeeze. Work on those shoulders. We carry a lot of stress. We've gone through a lot these past few months, and then we're looking forward to such a joyous season with the holidays ahead. But for some people, it's not so joyous. So it depends on family situations, on our health so much. Alternate. Good job. But remaining in our intention. Take it across. Good job. I think I put my elbows back, but I just want your arms out. Thanks. Oops. Other arm. Good job. Bring our arms out. Inhale up. To mountain pose. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, lift the air. So now you're going to resist. Tighten up those bicep muscles. Reverse the hands, press them down. Tighten up the arm muscles. You'll notice sometimes, and I want you to try this, I want you to flip your arms, flex your pulse. Flex your palms is what I wanted you to say. Flex your palms to the outside. Now take them forward. Fingertips out. Flex them. Now I want you to notice what your muscles are doing when you flex. Look over to your arms. Look at the muscle in your arm as you do this. So point and flex. Inhale. Exhale. So really nice flexion in that wrist. One more. Good job. We're going to bring our arms all the way down and we're going to circle up. Let's take a circle all the way up. So we're going to work the wrist. And take it the other way. Circle all the way down. Let's do it again. Circle. And take it down. job. Stretch your fingers out and relax them. Stretch your fingers out. And again, movement is wonderful. That's what keeps our body going. It keeps our joints lubricated for ease and for reducing pain. But if extending the fingers is too painful, modify it again. So just gently open the fingers until you get to a point where you go, that's enough for me. Your body is a good messenger. We just need to listen. And exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Bring our hands to our waist. We're going to take a nice inhale and we're going to rotate. Working the spine. If your elbow's touching, just bend it a little bit back if you need to. And take it to center. Rotate it. I'm going to move forward a little bit too in my chair. That gives me a little more room for my turn. So again, you take it where you want it to go. If it's not working, if you're sitting way back in your chair, you're just going to want to put a hand over your opposite leg as you rotate. And that'll keep your elbows closer into your body. If you're able, put your hands on your waist and rotate. Good job. Working hard. Awesome. We're going to work on our hip. So we want to take our right leg, come up on the toe, and just drag it out to the side. Open as wide as you're able and bring it back. Now you saw me add my hand, and you can use that for help. Because sometimes it's hard to move the leg, but just don't over pull it. So again, be sure you're listening. You can even to the inside. Listen to that hip. Good job. Take the left foot up on the toe and take it up to the side. Just missed my water down there. If you can do it without lifting, that's great too. You can actually lift the toe a little bit as though you're touching your toe in water. Good job. And we're going to take the right leg and we're going to lift up the knee. I want you to round your back, bring your forehead toward your knee. So just lifting up. You can use those hands underneath your knee. Inhale, bring it up, let your foot come down. Exhale, round your back. Now you're going to feel this in your lower back. That lower back is stretching. Inhale up. You're also stretching your hamstring muscle, which is a muscle on the bottom part of your leg. You might feel it up in your glute. Inhale. That's your buttocks muscle. Exhale. Inhale. Same with this right leg. We're going to bring the knee up. You're going to extend it out in front. Bring it in and take it down. I want you to notice your back. I want you to sit nice and tall. Keep tall. So keep your shoulders over your hips as we inhale up and exhale out. Your back, you're going to want to round because it's easier to round the back on this one. But I want you to strengthen. Inhale, abs are tight. Press out through the heel. Exhale down. Good job. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Good job. Other foot. So we're going to take this other foot. Bring your arm up, down. And then you're going to round your back. Bring your forehead toward your knee. Inhale. Come on up. Feel between the lengthening and the rounding. So just notice the difference in your back. We're rounding it. Feel that lower lumbar area stretching. The muscles right down that lower back. Inhale as we come up. And exhale. Let that stomach sink to the spine. Inhale up. Thank you again for joining Chair Yoga today. That's awesome that you took time. Come on up to join together to do this class. We're going to bring our leg up. Back is long, remember. Keep that chest high. Extend it out. Flex your foot. Press through the heel. Inhale up and take it down. Nice tight abs. Bring it up. Take it out. Now if you want to try it without your hands, you're welcome to. Feel like you can lift that knee and extend it out without support, go for it. But either way works. Exhale. Inhale. Good job. Very good. We're going to stay forward in our chair. We're going to work the leg muscles. We're going to take our right foot forward and we're going to do the alphabet. So I want you to, you can do either printing or cursive. And so you're just gonna take your foot and start with A. I think I'm on D now. And I kind of mix it up. Sometimes I do cursive and sometimes I don't. So you can do whatever you want. I have no idea what you're doing. The bigger you make it, the more muscles you're using. That was an I. Good job. What letter are you on? I have to think where I'm going with this. Always feel comfortable resting if you need to. We're almost there, come on. Tight abs. You've got this. And for me, it's the last one. The last letter is the Z, and that's the last letter of my name. But you finish up. We'll wait for you to finish. So take a nice inhale. If you're done, just inhale. Exhale. Let the legs just flop out for a minute. Just leave the knees wide and inhale. Let those muscles relax. You worked hard on that right leg. Come on up. And then we're gonna lift our left knee up and then extend the leg foot out and do the same thing on this one. You can do cursive, you can print. You don't have to be perfect. Just do the alphabet. Using your toe as a marker. Sit tall, abs are tight. What happens as we fatigue, we lose our form. Gotta think where I'm at. I'm gonna make it a cursive out. Don't forget to breathe. Breathe in your intention. Good job. Last one. Woo. That's a lot of work on the muscle, isn't it? And it's hard to stay tall. You did a great job. Let's go ahead and drink a little bit of water. Very good. We're gonna stand up and do some standing poses. So we're gonna, if you're able to stand and want to stand, you're gonna come forward in your chair. If you're just new to this exercise of standing and doing like chair, we're gonna do a chair squat, chair pose. You can actually stand up when you're getting off of the chair with your ankles a little bit behind your knees, and that helps give you a little more support as you stand. If you've been doing this and you wanna power it up, you're welcome to. Hands can be here, hands can be here, hands can be there. You can push up, you can use your arms here. So again, be safe. Come on and stand up. I vary what I do, as you can see. You're gonna touch your calves to the chair, step a little bit away. I want you to check your form. Check your knees. Make sure your knees are soft. Make sure your shoulders are over your hips. Your chest is high. Arms are to the side. We're just gonna practice one to begin with. Take a nice inhale. And as we exhale, let that tailbone seek the back of your chair, keeping your chest high. Now, you may keep it, if your knees are a little sore, stay a little higher. If you're able to go down low, make sure you can see your toes past your knees. That's really important for safety for the knees. We want to preserve our knees for a long time. Inhale up. Exhale. Take your tailbone back. Inhale, breathe in. Sweep that arm, sweep those arms up, sweep them down. Using those strong muscles as you pretend there's weight in the air, lift it. Exhale, chest is tall, abs are tight, reach. Inhale, press. We want to be able to be strong getting in and out of our cars, in and out of chairs. Have you ever been somewhere where you sat in a really low chair? And as you're going down, you're thinking, oh, will I be able to get out? And this exercise helps us maintain. If you're sitting, I want you to think about tightening up the glutes, Tighten up your quads. And as we go back, you're gonna relax. So inhale. Everybody, tighten up that pelvic floor. Squeeze in and up. As though you're trying to stop the flow of urine. That's the muscle you're trying to get in that pelvic floor. Inhale. I don't know about you, but I'm getting hot. Are you? Let's go. Come on, inhale. We're doing 12. I wish I could see you, Jean, because you're probably seeing something like, Lynn, I think you're almost there or you're already past it. One more time. Let's inhale and stay standing. Whew, good job, everybody. Exhale down. Mountain pose is a really strong standing pose if you're seated. Your feet are about hip width apart. Remember, always, a little wider stance brings more stability. You'll see yoga people with their feet tight together. In senior yoga, we recommend a little distance because it helps create stability. If you feel like you can bring your feet together, have at it. So make it your own. But I'm going to keep about hip width apart. Hands are down in mountain pose. So I want you to think again about the shoulders. Nice, strong chest. Tighten it up. Inhale up. Relax those knees. Relax the shoulders down. Good job. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now this time we're going to inhale up to our shoulders and forward. We're going to exhale. We're going to hinge forward and do an airplane. So if you're seated, you can do this one as well. As we stand up and inhale, you're just going to bring your back up in the chair. Good job. Abs are tight for all of us. Thumbs are down, but you modify the thumb down position if it's not comfortable for your body today. Inhale forward. Exhale back. So this is called airplane pose. Now I want you, when your arms are back, squeeze those shoulder blades together. We've already worked them. Inhale forward. So when you're ready to inhale, you come forward, exhaling back. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Inhale. What are your abs doing? Check them out. 2 more. On your next inhale, breathe in your intention for today. Last one, exhale. Good job. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. We're going to step beside our chair. And we're going to do a wide squat today. So we're going to stand with our hand on our chair. I'm just checking my position here because I've got a doorway that I'm going to be going toward. Stand a little bit behind your chair so that you have a good grasp in case you need it. We're going to begin by lifting up our right knee. We're going to step it wide. We're going to squat down, lift up, squeeze, and bring it in. Alrighty, so let's begin. We're going to lift, step wide, take it down, lift the chest, keep the chest up. Come on up, and slide your foot in. Abs are tight. Lift up, step wide, take it down. As you come up, you can either slide your foot in, or you can push off, touch, or just come into a knee up. So again, make it your own. The more you add, the harder it gets. You know what you're feeling today. Squeeze. Bring it in. Good job. Take it wide. Take it down. Take it up. Push off and come on up. Last one. Take it wide. Take it down. Take it up. And bring it up. And step down. Good job. We're going to go to the other side. I'm going to rotate my chair here to the other side. The challenges of working at home, I'll tell you. We're just a little bit behind our chair. Let's take a nice inhale. Step wide. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale, come on in. Step wide. Take a nice inhale when you're wide. Exhale down. Inhale up. You're going to push off. So you actually do a little weight shift. Push it off. Make it easy for yourself. And again, the width of your legs depend on how you're feeling today. Where are you? Push off. Come on in. Or come up. Good job. Take it wide. Take it down. Take it up. Abs are tight. Push off. Take it wide. Take a squat. And if you're seated, you're going to be stepping wide, lifting your knee, and touching down. So again, you can modify these for a seated pose as well. Take it down. One more time. Bring it in. Tap, tap, or bring up. Whatever works. Abs are tight. Stay in control. Good job. Woo! Come on up. Step down. Beautiful. We're going to do a modified downward facing dog. So I'm holding the back of our chairs. We're going to walk backward. We're going to lengthen through our arms to a soft elbow. We talked about that at the very beginning. We're going to take our head and we're going to look down toward the floor with our ears next to our arms if we're able. So it's almost like a tabletop. Take a nice big inhale. And as you do, rotate the tailbone back just a little bit. Feel the stretch in your hamstring muscle and the back of your legs. And then as you exhale, round your back a little bit. If you need to adjust and bring your feet in a little bit, do that. But try to keep those arms lengthened. Inhale. As you drop and rotate. So we're doing a standing cat and cow from this position. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. Feel that lengthening in those hamstrings. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Come into a flat back, bend your knees, come on in. We're going to go to the side of the chair. And I want you to take you're going to stand again. I'm going to make sure I've got enough space here. I want you to look around also, make sure, because we're going to bring our foot over to the side. So give yourself a little bit of room there. You're going to take your right foot off to the side at like the back corner and then bring it across to the front corner. Inhale back. Exhale forward. And we're balancing on that left leg or right leg, whatever your foot you're on. But you want to make sure you have something to grab if you lose your balance. So make sure your chair is here. Foot is flexed. Two more. Your hands might be out. They could be on your waist. They can just be floating out. And then bring it down. Woo! A lot of work on that stabilizing leg, isn't it? Shake it out. And then we're going to switch to the other side. I'm just going to lay my water down because it's not wanting to sit up on my chair. Same thing with this one. Give yourself enough room. I've got a couch here I can grab if I need to. So again, make sure you create safety in your space. We're going to stabilize on that left leg this time. And you want to make sure that your foot is grounded, right? Like I kind of imagine roots growing right into the center of the earth. Take your left leg, flex your foot, take it back. Tighten up that glute, and then bring it across. Body stays upright, shoulders over hips. Add your breath when you're ready. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You might feel better with your arms out or even hovering over your chair. Two more. One more. Ooh, that's balance with movement. Great job. Wherever you're at, however many you did. Good for you. Those are really hard exercises. We're going to come to the back of our chair. We're going to come back just a little bit. Not quite as far as a modified downward dog. I'll go to the side here. We're going to do walk the dog. So you're coming back not as far. So modified downward dog is here. We're going to be here. So you want to come up on the toe on one foot then the other. We call this walk the dog. It's very deliberate. It strengthens the calf. There's a little bit of range of motion there in your knee as you bend. Back is long and strong. Abs are tight. Good job. I'll face you as I do this. Good job. one foot then the other. Woo! Good job. We're gonna land on both feet. We're gonna work on a balance again. We're gonna bring up our right knee and we're gonna circle the leg. Now, it's gotta be really slow. So circle that lower leg. Now reverse it, take it the other way. We do this when we cool down. We're doing it standing. Again, try to balance using those abdominal muscles. Woo! Beautiful, shake it out. That stability leg works. The one that's stabilizing you, that's working really hard to keep your balance. Now see, I'm between my desk and my chair, so again, always look for safety. Take it around. Don't forget your breath. Take it the other way. Beautiful. Woo. Very good. We're going to do a standing sunflower. Sunflower pose can be done either sitting or standing. So if you're in your chair, you're going to be facing me, sitting in your chair. And if you're standing up, I want you to stand with your feet slightly out. I call it the 10 and 2 position with your feet. So we're going to do a pose where you're going to bend your knees. So we're going to do that to start. So I want you to look down, and if you feel like your knees are a little bit past your toes, take your stance a little wider. That's how you get your alignment where your knees are over your ankles. So everybody's in a different spot though. But again, you can do this seated. Same thing. Your legs are going to be out in a V. Got it? All right, good job. We're going to do a wide stance, mountain pose. You know the mountain pose. Cross it over. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Nice big inhale and exhale. Good job. One more nice big inhale. Remember, your knees are soft. Exhale, and you're going to exhale your elbows in to your waist. We're going to inhale, our arms out, stretch your fingers. This time when we if you're standing, you're going to bend your knees. If you're seated, stay wide. Inhale up. If you're seated, make sure that back is nice and tall. Good job. Inhale, stretch the fingers. And as you come in, it's nice to think of sunflowers at this time of year, isn't it? Although, my goodness, did you hear out east, they're having huge snowstorms. I kind of like the snow, so exhale. Good job. We're going to do a sunflower, so let's think about those sunflowers. Inhale it all the way up. Hinge forward at the waist. You're going to round your back. Grab your sunflowers. Knees are bent. Press into the feet and come up. Do it again. Exhale down. Push into those feet. Tighten up. Inhale up. Exhale. On your next inhale, breathe in your intention for today. And remember, you can always do this seated, so be comfortable wherever you're at today. You know how you're feeling. We're going to take this all into a flow. We're going to exhale into moonflower as our elbows are in. Inhale, fingers are out. Exhale, gentle fist. Inhale, nice big sunflower. And you're going to lean down, round your back, and pick up those sunflowers. Your fingers may sweep the floor, or they may be at knee level. So it doesn't matter. Let's see, we got to go to moonflower. Bend your knees. Inhale, if you're standing, that is. Exhale. Sweeping up. Inhale, breathe in your intention. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale to moonflower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to sunflower, sweeping up and around. Exhale all the way down. We're going to complete one more sunflower flow. Inhaling. Thinking of those beautiful sunflowers with the black seeds in the center, great big heads, coming in different sizes and shapes, producing wonderful food for the birds this winter. Exhale down. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to walk our feet in. So whatever way you can do that, you're going to bring your feet together. Good job. I'm going to bring my chair back center. And we're going to come around to the front. Don't worry, I'm not going to make us do too many chair poses. I'm going to make us do one. All right. because we've done a lot. We did chair pose at the beginning, and we did wide leg as well. So a wide squat. So our quadriceps are real strong today. So we're going to inhale up. We're going to exhale, take that tailbone back. You want to have good form. We're going to hold it there. Good job. Don't forget to breathe. I want you to reach back for safety and then lower really slowly to the chair. And that, my friends, builds strong, strong muscles as we take a seat in our chair. Grab some water. Good job. Don't forget the COA newsletter is out. You can have it mailed to you, but you need to pay for that a little extra. Call COA if you would rather do that. Otherwise, you can stop by, and there's newspapers stuck in a file folder, plastic folder container, right outside the door. That's the wrong word, but I can't think. File, whatever it is. It's right outside the door, the COA in Three Rivers. And I'm not sure about Sturgis. I'll find that out. But do make sure you get a newsletter so you know what's happening as we move forward in the planning for what's next. We're gonna sit back about middle area of our chair. We're gonna lift up both feet. Now, if you're not able to lift up both feet, you're gonna lift up one foot. All right, and you're gonna flex and point. So if you're doing this seated, you're gonna flex and point. If you're doing one leg at a time, you're gonna switch right now and make sure your other foot is up, flexing and pointing. What's your back doing? We're getting tired, so make sure if you're rounded a little bit, get that chest up. Use those core muscles. Good job. We're gonna put the feet down and take the legs out just a little bit. Lift the wide leg, the right leg, and we're gonna take it around. If you're able to use two legs, go ahead and do that. You can also bring them in a little closer if that's easier. So you take it where you want it to go. And if you're using one leg at a time, go ahead and do the other leg, round, 3, reverse. So reverse it. Good job. Sitting tall. Don't forget to breathe. Beautiful. Good job. And bring your feet in. We worked the knees when we were standing, and we worked the hips when we were earlier in class. So I'm going to do the number 4 pose. So you're going to lift up your leg, bring it above your knee, very carefully holding it. And if you can't do that with your right leg, you're going to bring it across your ankle. We want to work on the piriformis muscle, our knee. So take a nice big inhale, lengthen through your spine and the top of your head, and exhale, hinging forward. Ooh, nice and easy. You're going to feel this in your lower back as well. Relax the leg, that right leg, relax it no matter what position you're in. Good job. Inhale, give yourself a little space. Exhale, come forward again. If your leg is crossed, I want you to take your left hand over your knee and pull. If you're seated, you're just going to take your right hand over your left leg. So we're going to do a turn. So we're going to inhale. You're just going to rotate to the side. And as you do that, if your leg is up, that's fine. If your leg is crossed, you're just going to use the left arm across the leg. So again, we're just doing the rotation. Inhale to center. Lift that knee and exhale if you're able. Always feeling it. Let that leg muscle stretch. Feel that along with your IT band. You're stretching a little bit of the side of your hip, of your hamstring. Feel a little bit in that glute underneath. Good job. Other leg. So now you put that leg down. You can lift up or cross. And the knee to begin with is as flat as you can get it. Mine is a little bit up, but just do what you can do. If you need to, if you can't do that, you're going to have your leg crossed. And you're going to put your right hand over your left leg. Good job. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward. Ooh, doesn't that feel? I can sure feel that. I hope you can too. Good job. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Ooh, just relaxing it. Give yourself a little space one more time. Now you're going to pick up your knee that's across. So now you're going to lift the knee up, grab it with that right hand. So you're just pulling a little bit. You'll feel the stretch right here. I want you to lengthen, inhale. So long back, and then exhale, nice rotation. Awesome job. Inhale to center. Exhale. One more breath. Good job. Inhale, come to center. Help your leg down or just get it back so you're forward. Elbows are out. You're going to rotate your shoulders back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Those breaths that helps us slow down. We're used to working so fast, aren't we? Take it the other way. Inhaling and exhaling. But even as you increase your range of motion, be aware of how your back is feeling, your shoulders. Get rid of that stress, aren't we? Take your arms out wide. And then bring your right arm across and just pull a little bit. Good job. Inhaling wide. Now this time take the left arm across and just hold it in between your shoulder and your elbow. Stretching and feel that in your upper back. Inhale. If you're opposite me, of course it doesn't matter. You do what's right for you. And if you start on the other arm, it makes no difference at all. We do it equally, don't we? Good job. Bring your arms out. Take them down. I'm going to have you lean back in your chair. And we're going to just gently close our eyes. Relax our shoulders down. Relax our belly. And take a nice big breath. And let our breath come back into its normal rate of rhythm. Being conscious of our breath. With our eyes closed, force a grin as big as you can make it. And then relax your face. Relax your forehead. Open your lower jaw just slightly. Final relaxation. And it's just a moment when you can just notice what you notice about your muscles. Start at your feet. Notice your ankles and your calf, the front of your shin, your knees, your upper legs, quadricep, hamstring. Make sure those muscles stay relaxed. Your belly can be relaxed. Your chest, your arms, your fingers. Relax your forehead. And each of you pick something different for your intention for today's practice. Whatever that was, wrap it in a package with gold paper and a beautiful gold bow and take it with you today. Bringing our hands down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Think of something you're thankful for. Inhale it in and hold it there. And exhale down. Thank you guys so much, every one of you, for coming today, for joining in and being part of this group. I think about a gold thread just attaching our hearts together as we did our yoga. Remember, you can always tune in to the classes that are offered at COA on the COA Facebook page. Kathy Bingham's chair yoga class. Kathy Taylor has some classes published, so feel free, if you miss a class, just join in. Be sure to keep active, make sure you eat healthy, exercise every single day. We've got to keep doing that to keep our spirits up and also to prevent disease. So have a blessed day, and I will plan to see you on Monday at 1 o'clock. Have a great weekend too. Bye-bye.